What up, people? Interesting day today. Fucking wildin'. You see these squiggly lines coming through. The signs of a dying market, perhaps. Who knows? Chris, take it away with some spy, my friend.
All right, so it seems like we touched that 380 of support that I was plotting on Friday, and I think we are now set for a bounce anytime this week. Uh, I think we will get our bounce nearing tomorrow, possibly even Wednesday, because we have CPI and PPI for those 2 days, and I think I just by looking at the trend, as I've said in previous videos, I think we're gonna go and go lower on inflation, and possibly, that's gonna be good news for the market. It's gonna make people less afraid, and we also got news today that the point 0.5 rate hike might possibly be off the table because of these, banks being insolvent and possibly needing to liquidate all their funds, and that's why you saw like a huge sell-off on Thursday and Friday of last week. Plus, the unemployment data was pretty shit. So I'm thinking that when we start to come up for the point 0.5, possibly point 0.5 rate hike, I think that might be off the table completely, and we'll have to see where we are by next week. But I'm thinking this possibly has set seeds for the next bull market. I know this is kind of early for me to say, even though like we're pretty much dead on the last bull market, mini bull market. But yeah, I think this CPI and PPI data event will be telling. But yeah, if we take a look over, at AMC today, AMC is going to have basically a lot. It already has a lot of short interest, and if you take a look at where we're at right now, we're at line of support. I think this is possibly going to bounce from here. I think could possibly hit new highs potentially this week. The reason why I say that is Wednesday through Friday we have a short interest that needs to be due. Basically, shorts will need a cover, and if we also have a lot of fails to deliver that are due by this week. So I think AMC, if we can go green on the indexes, will have a pretty aggressive, like really aggressive bounce. And I'm thinking either the rest of this week we'll see a lot of green, and possibly into Monday or Tuesday. What I'm gonna be doing is possibly putting in calls by next week around the $7 to $8 mark, and depending where we're at tomorrow, if we go green on CPI and possibly PPI, I'm going to be purchasing. So that's just what I'm doing. You don't have to do with what I do. I don't recommend you doing what I do, but this is what I'm seeing unfold. And that's pretty much it. Michael, do you have anything to cover?
All right. Well, I wanted to talk about China, just gloss over it really quick. Looks like they've been, really loving it. This past, last like couple of months, I mean, people have been preaching China. They're going ham. Maybe we should be worried that they're talking to Russia, but that's unrelated to stocks. All I care about is the money, and we're green right now. Contrary to our fucking collapse, China looks like they're gonna be doing fine. Maybe they're trying to separate from the global economy. I heard tell of that. Only time will tell if you can actually, stop relying on the dollar. But, China's doing fine right now. So clearly, there's some potential here for them to rise over us right now in these tough times. Looking at our powerhouses, we're actually pretty green on our companies here. Microsoft taking the lead with a 2% raise. Oh, it looks like this gap was already filled. I'll take that off. Nothing in the news right now too interesting. And Tesla looks like they've stopped their fucking alligator death roll to hell. But we still have this gap that needs to be filled. And frankly, I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be filled, but holy shit,
Yeah,
Elon,
we're
like
pretty close on there.
this was a pounce, man. So just something to keep in mind. And Coinbase and crypto doing actually really well. I mean, like I said, Bitcoin was gonna drop under 20,000. I said it. So if you didn't hear me, go back. I fucking did it. Clip it. Put it on TikTok, Andrew Tate style. And I bought back in Ethereum Classic because we dropped down to $16. I said if it was under $17, I would buy. And well, here we are. So I've been riding this wave up. Frankly, I can't really tell. This is a little bit not unprecedented, but you don't usually see crypto highs like this at the beginning of the week because people usually
Yeah,
put all their money into stocks. So this is a really nice
it's
look.
nutty.
It's pretty nutty, especially since SPY was negative today, and by not a large margin, but SPY was super negative yesterday, or not yesterday, but on Friday, and we've been just riding up so throughout the weekend. So maybe keep an eye on this. I wouldn't I mean, frankly, it's dipped up a whole dollar from where it's at now. Obviously, it's going to be different when this video comes out, but maybe I would look for an entry definitely if it drops under $19. But I don't know if it might do that. We'll have to really see. I mean, as you can see, the RSI actually dipped after this crushing, SPY weekend. So you never really know. Anyway, that's all I got. You got any concluding thoughts, Chris?
Yeah, I know there's a lot of negative news out there right now with the banks and a slowing economy because of unemployment numbers. But I still want to say 3.6 on the unemployment is still pretty good. It's around the 40-year low. So as long as we don't edge towards 4%, I think we're still good. I mean, a higher unemployment is good for, unfortunately, inflation because not many people are spending. you know People having less jobs unfortunately is better for the inflation metric. But as far as like these banks go, make sure your money's insured, FDIC insured. Make sure you go to your bank and actually verify that your bank account is insured, because if we do get like more banks becoming insolvent and these issues spiraling out because of interest rates, um, I think we'll see more of that probably this year, but I don't think it's going to be too drastic. I think more of the smaller banks are going to be in danger, but the bigger banks like JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, I know we hate them, but I don't think they're going to go down. They're just too big to fail, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Take care.